Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, V. How are we all doing today? I hope we're doing okay. This is going to be a short video, and the main of the video is essentially we all need to start shutting the fuck up. Let me quit Tarantino. Now, what do I mean by that? Sometimes not everyone needs to know your secrets. This is how it all started because I was on Twitter yesterday. Yes. Now, it's been a while since I've been on Twitter. I admit that. I went on Twitter and somebody posted a screenshot of an article about a woman who had cartilage from her knee taken out, and then she put it in spaghetti and she ate it. Now, I'm trying not to gag because there was also a Reddit post where a man took his amputated leg and foot and he made it into tacos and then fed to his friends, but he told his friends what he was doing beforehand. I'm trying not to puke because this entire video is going to be me trying not to puke. There was a video of a woman who was doing things to her dogs. She was doing things to her dogs. Sexual things. And honestly, I didn't need to know any of that shit. I didn't go looking for that shit. People saw that shit and posted it on Twitter and TikTok. And I would have TikTok on playing in the background and then I would hear it. And some of y'all need to take a page out of former First Lady Michelle Obama, where she talked. And I remember seeing this clear as day because, for those of you who don't know me, I used to be I didn't have secrets. I would tell everybody everything on here. I would blurt out things. And I've gone back and been like, no one needed to know that. That's not good. You didn't need to tell that. And I remember it was either in 2016 or 2017, I saw a quote where she said, "You don't have to vent on social media every grievance or thing that has happened. Sometimes you should keep things to yourself." That was the gist of the quote. And I thought about it. And then from there on, and I really want to say it was 2017, maybe 2018 now that I think about it, I looked at what I was posting on social media and then I started to hold back. I started to withdraw. So instead of me saying, "Oh, this happened and this happened," I was like, "Nope, you don't need to know that." And I would pull it back in. I did not need to know about the spaghetti bolognese. I did not need to know about the tacos. Or the rat taco. Sometimes I think people post things because they want clout, because they want attention for doing something really fucked up. And it's really creeping me out how we reward those people that do the most fucked up shit. And we reward them. I think I'm really trying not to gag, and I'm trying not to do it online. And you don't have no idea how hard it is because I don't have a gag reflex, but there are certain things where I will start to gag and be like, "Ugh," and I'm trying not to do that. There have been some videos I've seen where I've been like, what was the point of doing that? Where people have really gone out all out. There was a couple that just recently licked ice cream. There was another woman who had a sealer that could open up bags, and she would eat it and then spit it in there and then close it and put it back on the shelves. So they had to go in and throw away all that product because somebody could accidentally open it. And I'm so paranoid now. And it's like every time somebody does some stupid shit, I'm like, you are making it harder for us now. Um, the ice cream licking ice cream, why the fuck do that? Because they wanted clout, they wanted attention. But then at the same time, once they do it, they don't know what to do with that actual attention. There was a guy who licked the toilet. There was the girl who licked the toilet at the height of COVID in 2020, like the height of when people were dying. They both licked toilets and they said, we want to get famous. But then they couldn't actually capitalize on it. One got a video, no, both of them ended up being interviewed by Dr. Phil, and they were like, we want to be famous. But they didn't have any talent, they didn't have any charisma, they didn't have a personality. They were dry, they were boring, and there was nothing going for them, except if they fucking licked toilets like dumbasses. Why do that? Why fucking do that? Why degrade yourself to just get famous? I can understand if you're doing things, and by degrading yourself, I mean you are doing something that puts yourself at risk. And I have to, I'm trying to be very careful about my wording, because I know some people would say, well, yeah, that's how I feel with sex workers, or that's how I feel with this and that. And I'm going to say now, no, that is not the same. Someone that is doing sex work, they know their limits, and they know, like, this is where I stand. I will not do this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about the people who are doing the most fucked up shit where people are laughing at them. There's a difference if people, if they're laughing with you or at you. And what a lot of these people are doing are having things where people are laughing at them, or they're pointing and going, look at that weird one. So you are no longer in control of your image. You are now tied to this thing forever. For example, this kind of started it in 2013, I believe. There was a woman who wrote about how she had a tampon stuck up in her for 3 months because she got drunk, forgot it was up there, put another one in, took that one out, had sex. Boyfriend complained, the guy that she was sleeping with complained about there being a weird smell and whatever. And people remember her for that tampon story. They didn't remember the fact that she was trying to do other things of writing. They just remembered her for that. And I just want to say to somebody, if you feel like, oh, I should do this thing, I should do this, blah, 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 do that. I need you to write down what you want to say and then sit on it for a day and a half to 2 days. Then look at it. And if you're still into it, okay, cool, awesome, do it. Otherwise, don't tell a single soul. Sometimes secrets are great. Secrets add mystery. Also, I don't like how people are continuing to take video footage of people without their consent and then mocking them for it. And again, somebody posted on Tumblr a thing where they said, I wonder if we're not helping to rage agoraphobic people because they're fearful that if they go outside, someone online is going to take a video of them and then post it to get clout and likes. And I thought to myself, that's what I learned in TV and film. You are not supposed to take video of someone without their knowledge. I thought that was common sense. It's not so common sense. So I'm going to tell you now, if you are in public domain, you can shoot as long as you were shooting, below to where the people can't see. That's why a lot of news shows used to have it where they would do a time speed of where you can't see people's faces, or they would do stomach and lower shots, especially when they're talking about obesity, because again, you don't want the subject to then sue you and say, you are causing this, you're slanderous, you're liable, all this different shit. You don't want that. Also, if you are shooting somebody that is on public property, please realize that once you go into a residence or a business, that is considered private property, meaning you have to follow the rules that owner or that company set in place. Target is a company. They are a business, meaning if you step onto their business, it is private property, meaning what they tell you to do, the rules, you have to follow. If not, they, by law, can call the cops. I do know that because they have APS will be people that are clothed And guess what? A lot of them are have been trained by cops. They have cop training, so they could tackle you. I know with other stores they could tackle you because again, they're closed. They'll be. It won't be shown anyway. That's just some stuff to think on. Don't reveal stuff, and stop shooting footage of people without their consent because that's not. A lot of you are like, well, I can do that. No, you can't. No, you can't. And the fact no one has sued you yet, holy shit. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and as always, fuck.